Hello, welcome back. My name is Saban, and this is another addition to the golf trick shots I've been trying out. Last time I tried a Moonlord church, and that turned out really cool, and I really enjoyed doing it, so I wanted to do another one. This time, as you can see, we're having to go on a pyramid and seeing how that goes. So if you do like the video, please leave a like, because it really helps me and the channel out, because we are kind of growing a little bit just lately, and I think it's really awesome, and I'm loving it. So I'd really like to see how we could grow it. So if you want to be a part of that, please subscribe and leave me a comment down below. Now, in my last video, I actually gave you a challenge to actually get one of my builds as a download. All it is you've got to guess the references. Write them in the comment section, and if they're right, I'll send you a link to one of my builds to download for yourself. So this time we're doing sort of a Tutankhamun Pharaoh's tomb, and in the Moonlord church I played around with switches and things, and this time I wanted to do the same thing and do some little traps, because pyramids tend to have traps. That's one thing in Terraria you don't actually see in the pyramids, is any traps at all, which I was quite surprised by, but I can assure you there's definitely traps in this one. So once the main structure was down, I wanted to make a statue that was kind of the Pharaoh that's in this tomb. So this whole pyramid, I wanted it to have a sort of under construction kind of vibe to it. It took me a while to get the statue to look the way I wanted it to. So we used a bit of a mixture of blocks. I'll put the main ones I used on the screen right now, and I'll go over them very shortly where I used them. Still not 100% sure about his face, but hey, we're gonna go with that. So this is where the construction element comes in. So I've got some wooden beams that are sort of supporting that statue at the moment, and rope and all that kind of thing. So always try and get the main trick shot element down at the start, just so I know what I'm working with, so I know I don't get anything in the way of the ball. Then the entrance is still being supported by wooden beams, so it links the whole theme together. So I started working on a passageway down to the main burial chamber. Now this is just a corridor on the way to the final chamber, and there's going to be some little surprises in this, so make sure you watch until the end. Once I got the main design worked out, I then decorated it and then added some traps and some fun things to make the trick shot a little bit more exciting. But I'm going to go over that now. So here we are, all completed. I'm going to go from the very beginning all the way to the end, just to show you every sort of element and show you some of the main things which may help you with some of your builds as well. But basically, I added a bit of terrain on the outside. As you can see, it's just a bit of sand structure that's kind of worn away, just adds a bit of more element, and all I've done is use some mud and put some grass seeds on there, jungle seeds on there, so that it grows the vines, and also these little crates just to fit in with the construction. And that's why the front entrance actually falls apart, well, it looks like it does. And the way I did that is there's a wire which goes all the way up here, and it releases all these sand blocks with the actuated blocks all the way down, so it's out of picture, using this little sensor there. So it's a logic sensor, so as I approach that, they'll release and fall, and it blocks up the entrance, which I kind of thought looked kind of cool, just something a little bit different. And as you come in, you've got the sign, and then you've got the tee off. So I've got to be really careful here, because I've already tried to record this and set off one of the traps, because I completely forgot about one of them. So you'll see some of these little buttons there. If I can just give you a quick look at all the things going on. It's a little bit busy, mate. All right, but I quite like the statue, how it looks, to be fair, and it's kind of got the hidden bits. It actually bounces off his nose, which is quite funny. I just thought that was a funny thing to add to it. And then I'll show you in here, because the golf ball actually triggers this and shows you this little treasure cove in here, and then the ball will trickle down here and you may see a couple of little bits. But on this side you've got another pyramid which is done by, it's just the normal sandstone block. I've just used the aluminum paint and just painted this one section just so it looks like a bit more 3D. I thought it'd look a bit nicer. So I'll show you a trick shot now which will reveal all the little surprises and everything. I've done it so that I can push up hard up against this, and then I just go into the corner of that little sandstone block there, and then this should work. So there's a hole, it's not quite finished. Got a little lava, another dead. So a quick rundown of what's actually happening once you've hit that ball. So it bounces around in this little section, it will go down and hit this button here, which will open the door, turn the light on, and then reveal this little treasure cove that's in here. And then it will trickle down and go down this little platform, or this little passageway down here, which then will press this button, which will turn all the lights on down here, bounce along, hit that, which will reveal that little trap, and then hit this trap, which is the little darts, and then this final button is to turn on the lights down here, which is the actual main tomb, the actual sort of burial chamber that's actually here. And then once it goes down this little hole, presses this button at the last minute, which actually sets off up here, there's some hidden lava, and that just activated blocks, which then kills the lava eggs, drops the lava down, they come running at you because that's just what they do. And then they press this button here, which reveals the little opening here, which will have the little spear trap, and then this little sand wall drops down to protect me. And there you go, just for health and safety, to make sure everybody's safe and sound when playing this little mini golf game. So I hope you liked that video. Please leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more. And if you wanted to download this build, then check out my last video and complete the challenge and see if you can do it, because I will then send you a link to download a build of your choice. So make sure you check that out, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.